Good morning, students, and welcome to Science 1 with me, Teacher Zach. Today, we will review again matter. Matter is spelled M-A-T-T-E-R. Things are made of matter. Matter. Matter is everything that has mass and takes up space. Repeat after me. Matter is everything that has mass and takes up space. Let's review. What is mass? Remember, mass is the amount of matter in an object. The amount of matter in an object. Often, the mass of an object is measured in G or kg. What is G? Grams. Or kg, kilograms. So, we say the unit of mass is grams, G, and kilograms, kg. The unit of mass is grams and kilograms. We can use these two things to measure mass. Both of these can be called tools. We can use tools to measure mass. When we measure mass, we use an electronic balance. Electronic balance. Electronic balance. But in our classes, we'll usually use a lever balance. Lever balance. Matter. Matter is everything that has, starts with an M, mass, and takes up, starts with an S, space. Matter takes up space. Blank is the amount of space an object takes up. The word that you're looking for is volume. Volume. How would you spell volume? V O L U M E. Repeat after me. Volume is the amount of space an object takes up. How big is the object? Is the volume. So tell me, which object has the most volume? A, B, or C? The most volume. C. C has the most volume. C takes up the most. Takes up the most with an S space. We say the of mass is grams, G, and kilograms, kg. This word starts with a U. We say the unit of mass is grams and kilograms. But what is the unit of measurement for volume? Here we have a cubic meter. This box is a cubic meter. Repeat after me. Cubic meter. As you can see, there's 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. That is 1 cubic meter. But that's pretty big. For small objects, we can use the unit. Who knows what cm stands for? The correct word is centimeter. But again, we have a 3. We call these cubic centimeters. A cubic centimeter is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. Cubic centimeter. Here is a cubic centimeter or cubic meter. Here is a cubic meter and a cubic centimeter. You can see a cubic meter is much bigger than a cubic centimeter. What unit do we use to measure the of water? We say the volume. We can use ml. ml stands for milliliter. This might be hard to pronounce. Milliliter. Or quite fast, milliliter. 1 cubic centimeter equals 1 milliliter. But 1 milliliter is a small volume of water. Very small. So, for bigger amounts of water, we take 1 milliliter and multiply it by 1,000. 1 milliliter times 1,000 equals 1 liter. For a big volume of liquid, we can measure in L. If ml is milliliter, then L must be Liters. Here, this Pepsi bottle is 1 liter. Now, just like mass, we can use tools to measure volume. When we measure volume, we use we say measuring, cylinder, When we measure volume, we use a measuring cylinder. Now, how many ml of water is there in the measuring cylinder? ml is milliliter. How many milliliters of water is there in the measuring cylinder? Let's look. Here we have 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 67 milliliters of water. How many ml, milliliters, of water is there in the measuring cylinder? Let's see if you can say that sentence. Repeat after me. How many milliliters of water is there in the measuring cylinder? Again, we have a close-up look at 40 milliliters. 41, 2, 43 milliliters of water. How many milliliters of water is there in the measuring cylinder? $80, $81, $82, $83 milliliters of water. That is the volume of water in the measuring cylinder. So, how do we measure the volume of this rock? This rock also has a volume, but we can't measure in cubic centimeters. So, what we'll do is measure it with a measuring cylinder. First we have A. A has no rock, only water. Next we have B, where we put the rock into the water and the water rises. At A, we have 30 milliliters of water. And at B, we have how many milliliters of water? 35. So, the water goes up when we put the rock in. What we do to get the volume of the rock is take B minus A. 35 milliliters is B, and 30 is A. 35 minus 30 is 5 milliliters. So, the rock has a volume of 5 milliliters. Understand? Let's try again. What is the volume of the rock? Remember, when we put the rock in, the water goes up. This amount of water is the same volume as the rock. So, we have A, which is less than B. A is how many milliliters? 600 milliliters. And B, how high is the water? 800 milliliters. So, our equation is B minus A, or 800 minus 600. So, what is the volume of the rock? The volume of the rock is 200 milliliters. Do you understand? The rock has a volume of 200 milliliters. Please watch again if you have confusion. Thank you.